Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something very special for you guys at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Online Patreon/Belgium Facebook page. We are organizing online tournaments and stuff like that, and it's only for the Dutch and Belgian people, so foreign people, I'm really sorry. But over the course of the last couple of weeks, we have had some very, very interesting tournaments going on. One of them was the Winner Box, as you can see right here. So yeah, we have a top 8 of the winner box, and this winner box took course over a couple of weeks in a couple of different formats and sets. And here we are to the actual post. And we basically battled it out to a top 8. I myself am not part of the top 8 because I dropped it round 2, I think, because I went so terrible. But yeah, we have a very cool top 8 of you for you guys, and it's the current format, current banlist, current sets, all up to the point of release. So we have 8 deck lists of 8 very differentiating decks. We have Brent's Tourney versus Eugene, Bruce versus Kim, Shark versus Joshua, Julie versus ST. And I will have time marks in the time bar of the video that you can click to see the match that you would like to see. We have some very interesting stuff like Plunder, Adamancipator, all updated lists. And because it is a top 8 tournament and the players do not know each other's deck lists, at the end of each game I will feature the deck list of the losing player. So if you want to see the deck list of the winning player, you should wait until I release the top 4 video or the final video where I will feature the last deck lists. So after that quick introduction, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy the replays with the commentary of me and my friends. See you in a bit. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome. Here we have Tritone, Eugene versus Blades of Agony Brunt. I am joined by Sam.
Yo, what's up?
The Adamancipator expert. And we have Adamancipator on the bottom, Eugene versus Subterror on the top. So let's just go straight into the duel. Eugene won the die roll. So in a matchup like this, how would you feel winning the die roll against Subterror?
Well, if you just look at the Subterror player's hands, you're gonna expect like 2 hand traps, like all the time.
Yeah, there are 3.
Yeah.
So that's
exactly.
quite insane. None of them is Valor, so it's quarterly Bureau.
Yeah, Eugene should not win this if he plays it correctly. But
okay, let's see what happens. Dokiev. What the hell?
yeah, I don't know about that. But it's greedy because it loses to Gamma.
Loses to Gamma so bad. Why would you not summon Researcher first?
Yeah.
Researcher hits nothing. If this card was ogred, the turn would have been done.
You should always. That's something. If you Bruce did that to me like a lot. Because if you ogre the researcher can only summon non-tuners. So you're just stuck with a Doki Doki and a non-tuner then. And you have no way to go into new fibers. So it's like, even if you hit like Guardian, it does nothing.
Yeah, and you
like,
cannot
so
summon your other
tuner.
You can't summon Analyzer or Seeker because you don't have any.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if Eugene would have Seeker, you would have already summoned it there.
So Ogre being hit on the help.
Yeah, Eugene just wins here because he has Gigantes. Those hand traps should have been played a lot better.
It's so weird that he makes such a bad starting play, but he doesn't get punished. And he hits Analyzer. Really, really good.
Yeah, that's really good here.
He is
only has
playing
1 token on the field.
The normal summon.
What?
The normal, the beta.
Oh yeah, the unexpected die.
So here we see the level 4. He adds this.
What is Eugene doing?
What is he doing? No, he's resolving block dragon effect. So he's just gonna make an Apollo.
Yeah, I think Eugene is not seeing the token on the field. So that's why the token is there.
Yeah, I'm unsure what is happening. So we'll see how it goes in the replay.
I
So
mean,
he hits
basically
Guardian as
hand appeal
well.
for 3. Yeah, Brent just has nothing to go from here.
Of course, Droid was not made with a what's the level 3?
The Martyr, so it's not a tuner. I think those hand traps would have been so much. It would have been so much easier.
Yeah, I really wonder what's going to happen in game 2. So let's go to game 2 real quick. So we are back, and Brunt will be going first this game. So let's see what happens. Ooh, that's not a good hand. Oh, and it gets cancelled by the Twin Twister. Oh my god.
I think Brandt is his name, right? I think he's still winning this.
How is he winning this? He has TKBO. There are 2 Twin Twisters. Yeah. There are 2 Twin Twisters.
If this researcher misses, he has nothing.
Yeah, but it hits.
And still has Ash for the Helk. If you would have just if you normals, I don't know, man.
Would you impermanence this researcher?
It's such a bad play.
What? What is why is Dragite on the field?
I don't know why the fuck. I have no idea.
Eugene, what are you doing? Oh, Bronze doesn't get the punish. Oh my god, it just draw City.
Like right here, why does he not summon Ash and just go for Needle Fiber?
Just draw City. Just draw City. Okay. Oh, now he's gonna go into Hulk. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, now he knows he has no. He's like playing around hand traps, but now like this combo is dead because there's no Reptile to go into, so it's like free.
Yeah, let's see how he fixes that.
Or the plays Link Spider, yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna make a. Oh.
Carrier for block.
What is going on, Sam?
He has everything now, so he can just go for game, but
he hits the rock. So yeah, that was interesting. I honestly don't think Bronze could have won this in any way. It's such a difficult matchup.
The first game he should have won. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
If you have those hand traps, come on, it's I don't know. Like he had Ash Ogre, right? So he Ash the Doki, and then he let the researcher stay. If he ogred the researcher, it would have been done. Like Eugene had no place. And like this game as well, Eugene kind of played it out weird, but yeah, Brand just had Ash. That's it.
Yeah,
like
Eugene
nothing at all.
Eugene doesn't get punished. No.
Yeah.
Advances to the top 4. So that means that we will be discussing Brand's decklist, which we have right here, which is Subterrors in very low quality.
Where's the Numeron?
Where are the Numeron cards? Exactly. So he's playing a basic Subterror list. 3 Ashes, 3 Ogre for the Metacal, I guess, 2 Crow, which is fine. No Cyclone in the main. For all the rest, it's 3-3-3-3-3. Opting to play Judgment. Sorry?
No Cave Flash in the main.
Oh yeah, he could have. He could have won if he played Cave Flash. So there were 3 judgments there.
I don't like judgment.
No, it should have been strike, I think.
So. Like there can be only one strike, just outs like combo boards.
Exactly.
Like judgment with there can be only one doesn't out anything. So if you go second, you one strike all the time.
Exactly. So on the side deck we have triple Appointer. Interesting choice for a deck like this. Sure. Appointer, reboot, sure. Then 3 Mystic Mine, interesting choice. 3 Lancia and 3 Reaper. Of course, Bronze did not know the deck list of all his opponents, but now that we do, he's playing Hulk, which was a Reaper target. 2 Mechaba, there are no Invoked in the top cut. 2 Sunlights, there are no.
Yeah.
There are no Celebrate, there are no Altergeists, there is no Auroradon in the top cut. I don't think Eugene is playing Access Code Talker. And Chuck isn't as well. So Joshua is playing it, I think. Not sure.
Yeah.
Celine and Link. Pretty standard list. I think it's really good. Good job for Brent for
This
making
side deck
it.
is kind of iffy, I think, but it's like the hand traps that he mains are like really bad against Adamancipator. I guess only Ogre is really good right there, and Imper.
Yeah, I think he misses Nibiru and Vaders.
Yeah, but Gamma as well. Like Gamma in this deck is also really good.
No, okay. We'll have that discussion later. Yeah, good job, Brent, for making the top 8. You still get your boosters, of course, and let's jump into the next duel. Thank you, Sam, for commentating this with me. See you guys in a
No
bit.
problem.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We have Sharkfalls playing against Joshua Oosters, and I'm joined by Jeroen.
Hello.
Hello. So we are
Hi.
going to watch a very, very interesting match. We're going to watch Adamancipator from Sharkfalls versus SkyStriker of Joshua. So what do you expect from this match?
Well, there are not decks which play Numeron, right?
No.
So
No.
I was expecting like a lot of decks with the new cards, but I don't think you can splash it in these two decks. And Joshua Osis is of course a bit famous with the SkyStriker deck, so I think it's just a well thought deck list with a lot of spice feints, I guess.
I'm interested. Striker is, of course, kind of built to beat Adamancipator nowadays. So I'm excited to see what Joshua will bring to the table. And we'll just jump right into it. So Joshua is going second, opening a pretty good hand. That's a pretty good hand.
That's a pretty good hand going
Especially
second, yeah.
Since Adamancipator only plays one spell Replicate. So I think Joshua has won game 1.
Yeah, but he doesn't have, right now, he doesn't have any engine cards, so he can stop his opponent.
Mystic Mine.
That's it, right?
Mystic Mine.
Yeah,
just
of
mine.
course, yeah.
Adamancipator doesn't have an out.
Yeah,
you can
then
just,
he's gonna lose.
You just afterburn or drag out and then Mystic Mine. That's it.
Yeah.
He won.
Okay.
He just won. So, Shark's hand is pretty insane under normal circumstances. He is playing Crystal Dragite, which should not be in the deck, but sure, it's here. And yeah, let's see
what. It draws one card.
No, it's in hand. You don't get it. So, summoning the stone, summoning the researcher. He will hit the Guardian, and he's playing the Gamma package as well. Interesting.
Very interesting.
So I think we're just gonna see the normal combo here. Hulk summon this, Link Cross. So all in all, pretty good. At this point, Joshua can do Nibiru Vader, but he will just do Vader. Oh yeah, I do Vader on the Guardian and Nibiru. Exactly just like that.
Yeah.
So he ends on 2 tokens. Link Spider, Kakentis. It's gonna for the Cerberus to draw one, which plays exactly into Joshua's strategy of not having any monsters on the field.
Yeah.
The Block Dragon is being summoned, so let's see how Chuck will fix this game state. It's gonna add an Analyzer, it's gonna add a Researcher, and a Seeker. So he's just gonna pass on this? I believe so.
I think. But you cannot really do anything more, right? Or
no, because he already used the Researcher effects. Yes. Quite the difficult game state here. Indeed. But this really simplifies the game state for Joshua. He will summon the Block Dragon.
Of course.
And Mystic Mine pass.
Mystic Mine pass.
Mystic Mine pass. Shark Cannon. And Joshua's just gonna draw a card to pass.
He's just gonna wait until he draws a Ray or access to Ray.
Why? There's nothing he can do. He has like Shark Cannon in the grave. And there's no real way.
Do you really think he's gonna just...
No, he's gonna play it out, of course, but like there should be no... Oh yeah, he's just gonna slowly clear like all the monsters. Dragite being summoned. Yeah, Joshua's just... I don't know why
he's summoning.
I honestly don't know why Shark isn't just scooping this up. Oh yeah, no. What
Yeah.
Joshua here is going to do is he's gonna go into Kagari to add the Widow Anchor he sent with Hayate. And now he has a Widow Anchor and a Shark Cannon. I really hope he sets it. Oh yeah, he's gonna just destroy the back row to see where it goes. He's gonna set Widow Anchor and he has Shark Cannon set, and now he's pretty much... He can just stall out the entire game.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that Shark will play
Use the
first.
Use the afterburners on his own Kagari. Very smart play. So yeah, has no monsters anymore.
Yeah, he's just gonna slowly poke him with the Hayates.
Yeah, I think Hayate again. Yeah.
Kagari had back the second Widow Anchor, now he has 2 Widow Anchors, and that's pretty much the unbeatable board.
Multi-roll.
Honestly, at this point, what's the point? Like, why? Oh, he's just gonna go for game now. Okay, cool. Oh, it's just game. It's just 5,000. Okay. It's just...
I think he was like, okay.
I was like,
I
no,
wanna,
Joshua's just not gonna play it
more
out.
minutes on this game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like, now he's gonna play it out. He's just gonna, like, stall until he scoops or something. But no, Joshua just, you're dead now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see the advanced play there.
Oh, and Shark actually goes first, right?
I believe so.
He chose to let Joshua go first.
Oh, really? Okay,
but
interesting.
Joshua anticipated it, so he cited in his judgment.
If any of you guys have seen Joshua's deck profile from the last local, we know that he is playing a lot of cancer cards in his side deck to go first, and he picks one up here as well, which should be enough. So Shark Sense also pretty good. He has the Researcher and the Seeker. The Alliance sucks, but he can play. But Josh hand is quite better, I think.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we're just gonna
see
do all
what
this stuff. Shark Cannon, nice.
Another Shark Cannon.
Then just set 3 back row pass. Not the most explosive start, but I think it will be enough. Ooh.
Good enough.
Shark does have some extenders right there. Betting Sasur hits the field. It's just gonna go for Granite, which should be met with an Ash, I think. Okay, Widow Anchor.
Yeah.
Research you have. Hitting the Doki Doki.
Oh, and he hits the Doki Doki.
There's a Kaiju there as well. Interesting. So he did specifically decide to go second. Orcust being summoned, Ash is being played. Interesting, because there's really nothing he can do. Yeah?
Don't you think Joshua should have judgmented his Needle Fiber and then used the Ash on Doki Doki?
Not really. I really like the idea of using the less impactful cards first, and then make Shark, Shark is gonna struggle to keep playing. And then eventually...
Yeah, that's true.
Is that a normal summon? Oh, he has a normal summon. Okay, nice. Oh, so I could just normal summon a lion. The lion gets banished. Token gets summoned. So, yeah, Shark is just gonna combo off, slightly, and the judgment is gonna be there at the exact moment he needs it to be flipped. But there's still a lot that Shark can do here, so this is getting quite difficult. Guardian is really important here to be summoned as well.
Yeah.
Because now he can negate the... What's it called? The Ray. So it is interesting to see where this is going. Right, I believe. Will Chop take this?
It kind of looks like it, but...
There's no Rock Excavator. There's a Herald.
Oh, but he now used the Drag Eye effect.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I thinking that there were a lot of cards
Yeah.
that Shark could have made here, but apparently not.
Used Ray, used
He's on
Herald.
100. He's on 100 life points, and he picks up the desires. Oh my god! What is this game? Is there no way Shark could have just on 4K?
I really don't know.
That's
Maybe
weird.
there was.
There must have been
but-
something else. He's just got the desires. Shark will be forced to. Oh, he's gonna let it resolve? Why would you do that? Yeah, of course, you know that it's multi-roll. I don't know, man. There's going to be the Linkers token that dies, Kakari, and Joshua's
We're
back
doing-
in control.
Yep.
Shark has 0 cards. Field spell on the Dragite. Of course, Joshua hits a card. For some
Rose.
reason, I fully expected it to mill 5 cards because the Adamancipator deck does it as well.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he only doing 3 cards? Let's see, end phase. This is so insane. This is SkyStriker, man.
Yeah.
100 life points is enough.
We don't need engage anymore.
Okie dokie being picked up. There is nothing you
That's
can do.
not a good card.
Is it time for Joshua's boss monster? It is.
It is. Yeah.
Access code on the sling. GG. Joshua Oysters advances to the top 4 with his SkyStriker deck, and Shark falls sadly misses out on the top 8. Shark still will be going home with 3 booster packs that he won because he got into the top 4.
Good job, Shark.
Good job, Shark. So let's take a look at Shark's deck profile. So this is Adamancipator. Let's start at the top. So Aleister triple times. It's pretty good. By the way, this is a screen. They all send me a screenshot, so this is what I have. I'm not copying an Adamancipator. That's really best. So enjoy the screenshot. 3 Analyzer, 3 Seeker, 3 Researcher, 3 Seeker. I don't think this card should be in the deck. The Bluestone.
I
Like he's only playing
really
2
don't-
Adhara.
I don't really know.
This should
don't
have just
really
been
know.
the 3rd Adhara. But sure. So 3 block, 3 Doki. This is all correct. This engine is pretty popular now. So that's fine. I like the extenders. Only 2 Adhara, which is super incorrect. This is really, really bad. You should just play 3. This card is insane. You should have just like not played this.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And just play it free at Hara.
More
Maybe you
extenders,
wanted an extra water monster for the grave for the Dragite.
I guess, but I cannot see that like being insanely good or something. I don't know. I don't
No.
know. If you see this, Shark, be sure to comment down below why you played blue stuff. Midbreaker Field in there are really good. He's playing the Psyframe engine as the Entraps engine, so not a lot of Entraps, but it works.
No.
But his side deck is really interesting. The Buster Whelp, which is okay. The Imperial Order, which is fine. 2 Nibiru.
2 Nibiru's, 1 Lancia.
Want to see it sometimes. It's actually
not
2,
all the
1, 2,
times.
2, 2, 1, 2, 1. You know, you can play cards 3 times. You know, like I don't know,
Yeah.
man. This is like, what are you going to cite this in for? Like, you just want to see a variety, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's when he goes second, he just cites all his hand traps in, but I really don't like Lightning Storm 2 because you really want to see that card, and if you see it in like in your turn 2 or 3, then it's probably dead because you have something on the field.
Yeah, but I
So-
think like it combined with the red reboot, it counts as 3, I guess. But I don't know, I agree with
Yeah,
you.
I guess.
Like, for example, against Striker, if I were to go second, I would have decided 3 Lightning Storm and not 2 Storm and the Red Reboot.
Yeah.
So on to the extra deck. He's not playing the... What's it called? The common. Cyber's Integrator. It's not there for the full combo and the draw. He's
Oh, yeah.
playing
Yeah.
both Savage and Dragite, which is kind of unusual, in my opinion.
Well, if you can make 2 of it, then, you know, maybe with the right combo.
But there's no real reason why you should play these 2. There's a lot of debate on which one you should play, and the answer is honestly just Dragite. But both of them is kind of, he could have just played Integrator at that point. But sure. And the rest is pretty standard. He's playing
Yeah.
Phoenix as well. Interesting. He's not playing Access Code. Okay. I was kind of thinking, where is he getting all the space from? But he's not playing Access Code Talker. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting take
Maybe,
on the deck,
but,
to say the least.
Block Dragon is also a big booty guy, so, you know, he kicks with Block Dragon, with
Block Dragon
something
is game.
else, and then...
Yeah, Block
Dragon.
Remember,
game.
people? Block Dragon is game.
game.
Exactly. So thank you, Jeroen, for your commentary. And
You're welcome.
it was a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys in the next round. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yo guys, welcome back. Here we are with Bruce Wenzel playing Plunder Patrol and Kim van Kamp out playing Orcust. I am joined by Sha.
Hi.
Who's the Orcust expert in my group. And I know my plunders, so let's see what happens. Bruce wins the Dyro. So going into this matchup, what do you think? Plunder Patrol versus Orcust?
It's somewhat hard to say because I've played against Plunder, and Plunder somewhat competes with the current meta, and Orcus can do as well, but you really need to see the right cards at the right time. So it's completely dependent on how they draw.
Yeah. So Bruce wins the Dyro, and I think he opts to go first. Bruce opens the Ash, Desires, Gamma, Golden Hair, and the Nibiru. So he has the Golden Hair, which is pretty much full combo. And Kim has a Danger, Nightmare, Skeleton, Allure, Cyclone, which is also pretty good. So they both can play, basically.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard hand. The Orcus hand isn't that great. It doesn't have a starter. But we might see something from the Allure. So.
Bruce picking up 2 more Plunder Patrol cards. He's not picking up any spells or traps. So this looks like it's gonna be it, making a Link to an end passing for Bruce. Which it is, this scenario might just be enough. Kim picks up Foolish Burial. Starting off with the Allure of Darkness. Drawing the ever spicy Book of Moon he's playing in the deck. Return gets ashed. Do you think that's correct here?
I personally don't think that's correct. Yeah, Bruce might have thought that not giving him any more resources to play with would be better. But I personally think that stopping the Nightmare or like a Helka Fireback or something is more impactful.
Yeah, fair. I think it's kind of early. It's the second card Kim activates. Yeah, here's the Foolish.
And then again, Bruce knows that Nibiru was pretty effective against Orcust.
Yeah.
And he still has a Nibiru, so yeah.
Yeah, he can really afford to play kind of more greedy. So Kim goes into the battle phase, and he declares an attack with a boosted skeleton. Bruce chains the effects of Blackbeard to summon the Murk, drawing another Ash. Pretty good pickup there. Gizmek is being summoned to the field. And he's gonna link it away for Galatea. Interesting. And this is where the Murk will activate, I think. Yeah. There's no Book of Moonchain or anything. I don't know, kind of weird. He just has the Book of Moon and it doesn't do anything. discarding Book of Moon, drawing a Greffer, and he just passes because Bruce adds
He
the
just
other card.
yeah.
It was like a really like low power hand from Kim there. So we're going into game 2.
That's not the best hand.
That's not a good hand, no, especially if Bruce has the Ash already. Bruce opening basically the same hand again. Return being ashed. I think it's better here because it leaves him with only 3 cards to play. So I think this is kind of correct. But shouldn't he have just like a normal summoned Ash? Use with Nightmare?
It's completely dependent. Something like he probably doesn't expect that Plunder Patrol actually can OTK, so I guess that's his guess, and he is hoping for another turn.
That's true. Bruce is going to summon his monsters to make a Dragite. Going really safe. He's using the effective Dragite to see if we can mill a, what's it called? A Puck.
Yeah.
And this is where the plays are going to get some interesting like features because Bruce is deciding that the Dragite will not be enough. And he will use the effective Golden Air. Might be able to get stashed here, which kind of, you know, stops Bruce's plan of making a link to Anno Dragite. So Bruce will link off the Dragite instead. Because he values the effective Blackbeard way.
Yeah, especially at this current game state.
Yeah. Bruce picking up a Plunder Patrol with the draw of the Blackbird, which is quite insane. And I think he just passes. Cyclone is being activated. Then an Lure, and that's the scoop. And that's how fast it can go. Bruce didn't really need to do anything here.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Okay.
It's kind of unfortunate on Kim's side. He didn't see any starters. He didn't see any really good ways to start his plays.
Yeah, exactly.
And then again, Bruce had the hand trap, so
yeah, Bruce had both games. Even if Kim had a good hand, I think it'd be really difficult. So let's go to the deck of Kim, which is right here. This is a really interesting list. Starting off at the top, Armageddon Knight and the Gearsus, pretty good. He's not playing the Scraps, which I find interesting. 1 Wands, 2 Bombard, 2 Skeleton, 3 Nightmare. The Dangers, 3 Dangers, which is kind of iffy in my opinion, maybe. Sure. Gives back Ash, and that's all the hand drops. He's only playing 3 Ash. Interesting choice for this format.
yeah.
I guess Kim has some really, really big balls. But, you know, sure. Kim, what happens if Zexel is being summoned? That's just saying. Then there's Foolish, of course. 2 Orcust return. 3 Outlet, or 3 return. 3 return is also kind of interesting, though.
He has enough targets, so it's fine.
Yes, 3 Alert. 2 Desires. Only 2 Desires is the best ratio. 1 Upstart. Triple Cyclone, Babel. 2 Called By. Then 2 Book of Moon. Then 1 Widow Anchor. And that's what I think is really, really spicy here.
Yeah, it's something you don't see in your everyday Orcust build.
Exactly. I really wonder what his mindset was there.
It might be for the minimal Orcust play, you end on either Galatea or the IP. So your main monster zone is empty, so you can just negate or take something over and then link it away with IP. I guess that is something that one of the reasons that White is played. It's pretty interesting because he has a lot of draw power.
But he's only playing 1.
But I don't really get what he wants to draw.
Because... Yeah, I don't see the point of like the bottom row here. It's kind of iffy, you know. Oh well, I'm pretty sure he had his reasons, and I really wonder why. Kim, if you see this, leave a comment down below. Then in the side deck, Punkra, this is all kind of standard. You know, Punkra, there's the hand traps. Maybe should have been in the main, in my opinion. Lightning Storm, he gets everything. He has the Crescendo here on the side, not in the main deck, which is also interesting. Then to the extra deck, 2 Dingirsu, Link Rebo, 2 IP, 3 Galatea, the Nightmares, Lone Girsu, then the Topologics Appaloosa, which I find really interesting because I'm not sure how he makes that consistently. Because there are no scripts, and then there's so all in all, I think honestly this list, except for these spice here, is maybe a little bit too vanilla for the top 8. So of course you don't know what to expect, but I don't know. It seems lacking. Like I don't want to. Like him is a great duelist. I don't want to like give him any slack or something, but I don't know, man. This stuff doesn't seem correct, honestly.
I mean, he came to the top 8, so we
That's
gotta
true.
give him at least that credit.
That's true. I wonder what his build was during the main tournament. Oh well. So we have one more replay to go after this, which is ST versus Yuri. So thank you, Sha, for giving your commentary.
You're welcome.
And we will see you in a bit. Bye. Yo guys, welcome to the last round of the tournament. In the top we have Yuri Lansman playing Eldlich, and on the bottom we have Estanita Ice-T playing Dinos, because she is the Dino Queen after all. So I have not seen this replay. I am here all by myself for the last replay, and let's see the action, because I have no idea where this will go. ST will win the Dino. Let's take a look at these hands. ST has a pretty good hand, and Yuri has nothing to stop her, basically. So let's see where ST take this. Starting off with Fossil Dick. Oviraptor. Oviraptor F. This will not meet impermanence. Yuri basically assumes that she already has the Miscellaneosaurus, which is kind of correct, and he has, and she has. So she's playing 2 Archosaur. Interesting. Popping the baby, adding the double evolution pill. Baby summons baby. Oh, if he pops the baby, summons the baby. Baby F, summon Pancra. Interesting choice. Archosaur for Link Rebo. Link these 2 off for anything else. The Predocus, interesting. Banishing the Giant Rex from the hand to make him summon himself back. Overlay for a token. And that's it. Pretty good Duro ST. So you picked up another Floodgate. Interesting. Floodgate Eldlich. Starting off with a land to search Lord. Lord F. It's negated by the Doka. Yuri chooses not to use the effect of Lord Engrave. Interesting choice. ST will still negate it, but you can just send land or anything else. But I think Yuri think this will be fine. Passing off to ST. Ghost Match being activated. Bankratops being chained. And the other Ghost Match being activated as well. ST chooses to get lights on the field because she already has another conductor, of course. Lord being summoned. The last card was impermanent, so that's not really going to help. Attacking Overlord. Takes 1000 damage and the damage from the conductor itself. And face setting the Black Eldlich, Black Awakening, it's called. Ooh, Yuri picks up more floodgates. Oh. Yeah, ST, Yuri uses the effect of Lord, the conductor, and ST decides to chain Miscellaneosaurus. Lord being summoned back on the field. And the Lord gets flipped face down. Conquistador gets sent. Akudo gets sent. Yuri keeps missing the summons of his lords. I'm not sure if he could have maybe worked on that. Maybe he should have sent the Elfman somewhere. Then I think he maybe had a better chance, and now he just kinda dies. But sure. Yuri scoops it up. Yeah, he's saying in the chat misplays everywhere, so... Oh well. I should have sent Elfland for Golden Lord, then I could have Golden Lord in your turn, that's what he says, so I was wrecked. the next game will start, and Yuri will start opening more floodgates. This is so fun. And ST will have a lot of other cards. Mystic Mine. That's quite interesting to see sided in against a deck that has no monster effects and that can out it in one go. But sure. Yuri's gonna set everything. Extravagance being put on the field. Fossil Deck hitting the field as well. So let's see, Yuri has the skill drain. Acquieto Judgment. I think this Overruptor should be met with a skill drain. Okay. Skill drain, Chain Cyclone, Chain Vader, Chain Miscellaneous. The baby will hit the field. Miscellaneous summon Archstar. This could all have been prevented if he would have just judgmented it, but sure. It's kind of risky, you know, she's gonna side in some going second cards. I think he's scared for like Lightning Storm and not Mystic Mine necessarily. Sure. Your card now making the Lagiat in the gates. And Yuri decides to negate the summon of Lagia, which is kind of correct. Double Evolution Pill summoning the boy. There's only a Creato set now. And another boy is being summoned. That's it. That's already it. What's that? What happened? Oh my god. What happened? I don't get it. I don't think it's not an easy matchup, but I'm not necessarily sure that Yuri should have just lost it like this. But you know, ST played really well. The Mystic Mine was kind of weird, but that's it. That's basically all I had to say for her. But I know there's some minor misplays on Yuri's side. So that was the top 8. So let's take a look at Yuri's deck profile. Yuri is playing Cancer Eldlich. It's like the really bad kind. He is playing Border in the main deck. He's playing Gosens in the main deck. Judgments, Skill Drain, all the fun stuff. And there are hand traps in the side deck. And his extra deck is full of cards he can summon. I really don't know what to say about this. It's like it's Inspector Border featuring the deck. It's so much fun, I guess. But it was not enough to pull through. So yeah, shoutouts to Yuri for participating in the top 8. So that leaves us with all these decks that have been played. Guru has lost. Orcust has lost. One of the Adamancipator decks has lost. And the Plunder Patroll deck has lost. And we are going to enter the top 4 with Adamancipator versus SkyStriker. And, or is that correct? That's not correct. No, it's Adamancipator. Plunder didn't lose. So those were all the decks that have been played. And Guru lost, Orcust lost, Adamancipator lost, and Eldlich lost. So that leaves us with only 4 decks left, which is the Plunder Patrol deck, which will be facing off against the Adamancipator deck, and the SkyStriker deck versus the Dino deck. So that will be in another video, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that video. Get me to 1000 subs, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.